Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to yet another beautiful episode of The Brides and Grooms. This is still the most beautiful love and wedding show on the planet. And I'm still your phenomenal host, Classical. On today's very beautiful episode, we have a couple of 17 years, 5 children. They've known themselves for 6 years before getting married. And then on the day he saw her for the first time in school, he called her his wife. Just like that. Not knowing that they were neighbors in school, the same street, the same city, the same place. I would have loved to explain more, but I don't have all the gist. I'll see you after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome back to The Brides and Grooms. I am still your host, Classical. Like I said before, we have a very wonderful couple. 17 years in marriage. That ain't no joke. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Mr. Engineer and Mr. and Engineer Mrs. Obi Chukwumas. Welcome on the show, sir. Welcome on the show, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
When I had 17 years, I was shocked. Like, 17 years in the next few months. That's a lot. A lot. That's like, if you just add small, that's my age.
Okay.
How was it? How is it going at 17 years?
The road have not been smooth.
Okay.
It's all about marriage. Ups and downs.
So you want them there are like 10 years of ups and 7 years of downs?
They don't have actual age.
Okay.
They run concurrent.
So how often should we expect downs?
I expect 17 years of ups. Expect 17 years
of
downs.
Mommy, 17 years. Tell us about it.
Just like he said,
Okay.
it has been ups and down, and sweetness and little bitterness in between, but the sweetness have been more, yeah.
Before you got married, did you assume or did you plan that there were going to be downs and soreness? Did you see them coming?
I didn't really see them coming, but I knew there will be.
Okay.
Yes, they will be there.
When did you meet Daddy?
I met him at I met him at Enugu Esut.
Okay.
When I was just, I call it a freshman. You know, a
Fresh woman. Fresh man.
In a suit.
Okay.
I was in my files and with one of my classmates then. We were in the engineering faculty. So we were looking for our department office.
This is like how many years ago?
This like
23 years ago.
23 years.
Exactly 23 years ago.
Okay.
So we were just confused. We are just looking for the office who to attend to us.
Freshers.
Yes.
She was confused.
Yes.
I got her young.
Catch them up.
Sweep out.
That's like 6 years before you even got married, right?
5 years.
How do you before getting
On
married?
the 6th year we got married. Yes.
So
Immediately.
17-year-old wed marriage.
Yes.
6 years of knowing each other, dating. Was it anything particular?
Oh yes.
Dating.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
So the moment you cut her, you carried her once.
Courtship.
Come on. Let me continue.
Fire on.
So on the process, I just saw someone that held me back. Like
Do you know him from anywhere? Why would you hold you like that?
The kingdom suffer outwards.
Violence. Violence. Take it by force.
Okay, actually we are neighbors.
Where? At home?
Yes, at home, at
Okay.
Tenant Road. But I didn't really know him as per our neighbor. You know, I'm always walking, I'm facing my front.
And I knew her. I was walking and facing my front. We don't know each other. We met there. It was in school that we now knew that.
Okay, there was a relationship back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the truth about it.
Okay.
That's the truth about it.
Okay.
In fact, we are even living in the same street.
The same street.
And you guys did not know?
No.
Which school are we talking about?
Esut.
Enugu State University.
Yes, but we are living in the same street at Aba.
Oh.
But we met at Enugu.
Enugu.
In school.
Yes.
You guys did actually meet. You snatched her, right?
I pulled her.
You pulled her.
Yeah.
What was it like for you? Why did you do that?
I saw what I wanted, so I took it up.
You've been in school for how long before then?
I was almost, in fact, I have rounded up defense. That was my
Seminar defense or something?
no,
No,
project defense. Yeah, my
That's how
final
many years
year.
course?
My final year.
How many years course?
5 years course.
So for the past 5 years, you've not seen who you wanted.
No.
And just as you were about leaving, you saw who you wanted.
You know, as a man, you need to prepare yourself.
Okay.
So that was why it took us that 5 years. No, I mean us.
Okay.
You are not talking of an individual now.
No, as at that time.
Because she
you had
got
not met her.
prepared also at that actual time. I
Okay.
am ready.
Okay.
She's good now. I would have taken her up by year 1 or year 2.
No, that's what I'm asking. Like the 5 years before you saw her in school.
No, I want her to be mature.
No, before you
saw her in school. The 5 years you were in school before you saw her.
So they
As
knew
a student,
Yes.
we will be talking of marriage.
Sorry.
You can't have a distraction while in school.
But you had girlfriends.
Oh, so many of them.
Woo!
Yes, I'm a fine boy.
Come on!
I'm a fine boy. So,
He even won Mr. Anambra in school.
yes, I do contests, do everything. So I'm one of the.
So you had the trophy here. She won the trophy.
Hey,
Sir.
well,
Come on.
okay.
No, she's just a celebrity of yesterday.
Okay, you've been there since.
But she knew now. So the profile is there, but we decide to lie.
Lay low.
Yeah,
Low
lie.
key, ladies and gentlemen, low key.
The women, they are the ones to bring you out. You understand?
Alright.
Mm.
So like after you met her, the next 6 years or 5 years, how was it like dating, courtship, relationship?
The relationship was cordial.
Okay.
Respect for each other.
Alright.
You have sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's bitter.
Are you saying that she accepted you immediately you smashed down the road that day?
I wasn't looking for a girlfriend.
Alright.
The day I met her, I told her, "This is me. Are you ready for it? I'll give you time." And I left her. She was the one looking for me. Yes, I even told her where I would be. Is it not? I told you I would be at the department. Once you need me, come to so place, ask them about the guy that supplies them pure water. That was exactly what I told her.
You were doing business in school?
My brother, an Aba boy. If you are not doing business in school, who are you? There you are, nobody. I sell both boxers, I sell everything.
You were doing family for yourself in school?
No, but I was, as a man, I hustle.
Okay.
I started very early, while in primary school, sir. You have to have a roadside hustle as a man.
Okay.
You don't wait for you to be...
Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Anambra.
Ah, the business people. How long have you been doing the business in school? From year 1 or just for
I started business while in primary school.
doing what exactly?
Yes, I sell both bonds to my colleagues, to my fellow students. Sell, what do you call it?
Sweet.
Sweets, chewing gum, all these things.
Is this a personal stuff you
Decision.
Are you from a silver spoon family?
I'm not, we're average.
Okay, so was it a personal
No,
decision
it's
to just do
yes.
business?
Yeah, to fetch for myself, yeah.
Oh, wow.
To fetch for myself.
So the 6 years, were you guys dating, serious dating, or basic dating with other girlfriends and the rest?
No, serious. In fact, I can vouch for myself. For 6 good years, I did not look at any other girl.
Come on! Oh yeah, vouch.
I can for myself too.
Okay, for the 6 years you were with him before?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to understand, what was the defining factor? Someone just smashed you on the road and then all of a sudden you boom, you're in a relationship.
To be honest, I can't even explain it. Because that day he told me, "I'm going to marry you."
That day he...
That day, oh, it's funny. It's very funny, even thinking about it right now. And that was just it. You get? And that was just it.
So you guys were doing complete dating in school?
Courtship.
Sorry.
While she moved in her year 1, I already left.
In your lodge?
No, I
Okay,
mean
moved into school. Okay,
School,
okay,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. You already left. So it
yes.
was there was no phones at that time, were there?
No, but we have this
Nitel,
Kola,
Call line.
Kola,
Yeah, yeah.
So
Then
You go somewhere to call.
Yes,
then
I
she
buy
will now
cards.
call my
Yeah.
landline, you know.
So this is love at first sight. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Oh, just,
yes.
Wow.
just
17 years love at first sight. Mommy, how was your wedding?
It was beautiful.
Asat.
It was the talk of town as of
Not
that
only
time.
talk of town.
So it
You
was,
need to ask question now.
It was.
I think that should be the first wedding at the Terminus Hotel, open
That year.
their swimming pool area.
That's
Yeah.
where you did the wedding.
Yeah.
Talk of the town.
It was grace.
Okay.
Not grace as in person, but God's grace.
Was it your wedding of your dreams? Something
Yes,
like that?
it was.
Was there any time you had an issue with marrying him before the wedding? Like family, mother, dad, village, personal reasons?
Not really, though. I'm from Abrega,
Okay.
and I'm the first daughter.
Problem.
So the extended family, they were like telling my dad, why would you allow your daughter to get married to Onyemba? That's how they always say it. But my dad didn't. He just told me, if he is the person you want,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Okay, so
Your mom?
my mom accepted it.
Do I need to talk?
Okay.
That one from day one, no.
The mom?
That was my in-law from day one. Before the dad.
You did that?
No. Just me. Being open. Go straight to the point. Tell them what they want to hear. Apply it. Not just saying and doing other things.
Was there a time you doubted that she was going to marry you?
No.
You were so sure from the beginning.
Just.
Considering the way relationships are these days, in the Gen Z era, was there any special thing you did to keep her at bay, to make sure she was your wife?
Nothing special. Just my normal way of life.
Which is?
Be yourself. A time to quarrel, you quarrel. A time to pet her, you pet her. A time to tell her the truth. Tell her the bitter truth, damn the consequences. At times, I even tell her it's over.
You had one telling her?
Ask her now. Ask her. I will tell her. Then, when we are talking like this, we have not even known each other well as in knowing each other, as in knowing each other.
Okay.
My dear, if this is, I think I'm done. You understand? This is not the kind of thing I want. You understand?
You are making her look like the soft person here.
No, it's not about being soft. But the woman is the weaker vessel, as they said. And I'm the man. I'm the man now.
So you were totally in charge of the relationship from beginning to end.
That is how it was meant to be. Not being in charge, but saying it the way it would be.
Was there ever a proposal?
Will you marry me?
Yes.
I told you from day one, I told you, listen, I'm going to marry you. I am saying, will you marry
Well,
me?
let me say something. Do you know how he gave me the ring?
Okay.
Oh my God. Chai Chineke. Oh my God. I was in my room studying.
In school?
In school, yes.
Okay.
He came in.
He
came
was
from
not in
Aba.
school.
He came from Aba. So after everything, I brought out the ring. I said, "Why you were gonna have my size?"
size.
That was just it. All this fancy proposal, whatever you see. I said, why you were gonna ring?
Because you won at that time.
Oh, why call one sorry. Check you good here. I'm
what size? My size come.
Camera man change. Yeah.
Yeah.
What size? I'm a size. Yeah, deep way. What size? That
was just
my dear, that was it. She's even the one remembering how it was.
I have to remember.
That is the actual proposal, not these things you people are seeing outside. That is chameleon proposal. Okay. Outside the fantasy. Go inside, you box and you come out.
What makes you think that, sir?
It is so, it is so. A wedding is not sweet.
The marriage that is sweet.
The marriage is sweet with little bitterness. Do you know bitter cola?
Yes, sir.
Bitter cola is just marriage. You know, you if you eat bitter cola, It has both sweet and bitter taste. Once you take water, you see the taste will change. But if you eat, you may not have the taste. You may not feel the taste of what you are eating.
Yeah.
But with gradual time, you will now feel what you have taken. You understand? So that is marriage for you. If they tell you it's all roses, no. It's your ability to condone, come to a compromise. Take the ones you can, leave the other ones. If there is time even for you to 1 week, you cannot even talk to each other. But it is marriage. Yes. You don't walk away. You find a way of saying I'm sorry. Men don't say I'm sorry. Women say I'm sorry. But at times they are not sorry. You understand?
Men don't say I'm sorry.
Men don't say. They apply it in their behavior.
Okay.
You can go. You can even find a way of talking to the woman. Nah, did you see what happened that place that day? You have established.
You're sorry.
Yes. It's left for her to say, okay, I saw it. You will now know that that relationship is built. Yes. Natural occurrence, not faking things you know is not true. So if you're a woman out there, you are waiting for your man to tell you I'm sorry. Maybe he has not to be a woman. I don't know. But no man tells you I am sorry.
He shows you he's sorry.
He shows that he's sorry. And that is the real man. Come on. Unless you caught him outside on something evil.
That one he needs to say.
That he needs to be pursuing you around. I'm sorry. You know that he has committed real evil. When I mean evil. But if it is just minor things
At
that
home.
got to do with you and him, his sorry is that he's sorry. His attitude will tell you. And you don't need to stretch it. If you stretch it, you will lose it.
We're learning. I have to start saying my sorry.
No, you have to. A man don't say sorry.
Okay, mommy, first year marriage, how exactly was it? What was the picture like? First year marriage.
First year.
Yeah.
It was just.
You are still wishing for that first year to come back and you are saying it was just.
Give us the story.
Do I give them the story?
I'll give them.
We were busy gallivanting from one pillar to post, moving from areas. When I mean, we travel a lot.
Okay.
Is it not? We go to Eket, Ibuna Beach, we travel, we go
You were on money.
Not about money.
Not about money. We had
jolly good fellow. Jolly good fellow. We visit places. We go to Jos, Plateau State.
All through the
go
one
to
like
Enugu, you know. You
like
move.
a
In fact,
honeymoon.
it was only 2 of us. We didn't have a
honeymoon per se.
normal honeymoon. No.
No, we didn't.
In fact, till today we are still honeymooning. You know. So once you have that time, you spend it. Once you have that time, you spend it.
Okay.
Even when we started having kids.
Yeah.
1, 2, we start moving. In fact, our Easter was also like a honeymoon. We spent it somewhere, you know, this particular Easter, you know. And we are planning on another, you know.
How many children?
My brother, 5. Full handshake.
You're saying that if you are paying.
Full handshake. God gave me a handshake and I took it. So what do you want me to?
Was it your plan?
3 boys, 2 girls.
Was it your plan?
I plan that I will give birth to kids until the hospital tells me to go home. That I will not pay again. Go to Nazareth and ask them. From the beginning to the end, they will tell you. In fact, they told me to go home on the 5th one.
You know, actually, Nazareth Hospital,
Okay.
after your first kid, the next one, they'll give you a discount.
10% discount.
The next one, they'll give you a discount.
So you're collecting all your discounts.
So he now told them that
For you to have
we will continue having kids
until there will be no money. Until there will be no
bill.
people will tell me to go home. And they thought it was a joke.
Okay, they'll keep collecting a percentage.
My wife
No,
never
they'll be
gives
giving
birth.
us discount.
Yes.
You get
5 minutes we get to the hospital, she delivers.
No stress.
Yes, apart from the first issue.
Okay.
I will be in the house, monitor her, check her off and on. 40 minutes, 45, 20 minutes, 15, 5 minutes. Come! I took her to the hospital. Immediately the nurse will say, hey, I said, calm down, she's about to deliver. Go and they'll tell no. And then It is since send me CM up on. Do you think? Apart from my first child, the rest I was inside the favor room. They call it now.
Okay.
I was there. I witnessed everything. So,
5
my dear brother, 5.
How does this affect the love life?
Nothing. No, we extended our love to the kids.
Okay.
In my house now. In fact, our children are even behaving as if they are our senior brothers and sisters. They can do anything in our presence. Yes. Not the bad one.
The first child is how
anything. In fact, it's
He'll be 15 this month.
by
by
6th
of this month.
May.
This
6th
So
of
it took
May.
you guys 2 years to enjoy yourself before giving birth.
And we are still enjoying. Yeah. Took us
2 years.
solid years.
Do you advise others to do the same?
No. I don't need to advise a man on how to get your kids.
Okay.
On my maybe on maybe when I was ready,
Okay.
or when God destined it to come, or nature.
Okay.
You understand? It is, once you get married, please start making babies if you can. It's when you get married that you will know the difference between boyfriend and girlfriend.
So I'm actually asking, do you because some people say when they get married they need 1 year to enjoy their wife. Are you saying they should enjoy their girlfriend before marriage? So when it's time to marry, reproduction straight?
All the time, enjoy your woman. Yes, enjoy her, because when you are even dating, tell me the guarantee that you will not have a child, or you will not get her pregnant once you are doing it wrong.
Okay.
Do you understand me? So there is no time to say enjoy it now, before now, or before now. Just be free. Live your life, normal life. Don't even say that the children are tying you down or this one is tying you. No. Definitely, once you have a kid, you know you have somebody that's extra. Make room to accommodate.
I'm going to assume that in this marriage you're the gist lover, like you're the one with all the gist, the talk, the storyteller.
Both of us, so maybe she's just pretending
Okay,
now.
let's move to her now.
Maybe fire on.
Okay, in this marriage, was there any time you decided to pack your loot and go? First year, second year, third year, at any point you got angry, you were like, this is not what I wanted, this is not what I asked for, this is not what I thought. And then you said, no, I'm not doing that.
There was actually a time I felt bad.
What was that about?
But then
Okay.
it was, then I didn't understand the situation. Let me put it that way.
This was what marriage was all about.
I didn't understand the situation then. Okay. My father-in-law was sick.
Okay.
Okay. And I didn't understand
That. Okay, that's his dad was sick.
his dad,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So I didn't understand the situation then. So there was an utterance that he made. Old age. So I felt so bad.
Is this something you want to say here?
No.
Okay.
I felt so bad. I cried. But when I was crying, I already called my parents. I told them, because I don't want to stay in this house again. But while I was making that call, I had him pushing his dad.
About what he said.
Yes. Okay. So that
was self-pedal.
That already started changing my mind already.
At what time in the marriage was this? How many years?
I can't really say, but
she was pregnant.
Second baby.
Third.
Third.
Third now.
Okay, can I?
This is that then.
Okay, so that was what really.
So we're talking about close to 3 or 4 years into the marriage, right?
No.
What?
That should be
like
8 years into the marriage.
We're planning to go back at 8 years.
You can even go at 50 years.
Yes,
you can even go the same day that you came in. You leave.
It
has no time.
Are you saying there's no time that he had offended you apart from this father-in-law stuff?
I'm a difficult person.
He has made several occasions.
None of them warranted you to make this decision. That's what I'm asking.
No.
To leave me?
Yeah.
No.
Now me go leave out. Now me go leave woman no go leave you as a man. I go just pack my name. Tell you no, it's enough. I will disappear. How can you say a woman to leave man?
He always says that. He says, why would a woman leave
A man.
a man? That is the man
That should leave the woman.
Now me go pack my goods. Leave you disappear.
and leave the house and go.
Just tie my goods, even I fit leave all the clothes for you, sir. You don't know that I'm gone. Are you a man or a woman? How can you say that? Don't say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you after this commercial break. Thank you. Welcome yet again to the brides and grooms. We still have engineer and engineer Mrs. Obi Chukwumas. I've had gist today. We've had gist today, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Mr. and Mrs. Obi Chukwumas. So I'll direct the question this time to Mommy. I think you've gisted enough. We'll come back to you later. So Mommy, engineer, that was the call, engineering, that was what you read, right?
Yeah, civil engineering.
Are you still practicing?
No.
What do you do?
I make cakes.
Oh,
I make yummy and delicious cakes.
Daddy, you're still practicing?
Oh yes, I'm also a businessman.
Always a businessman, right from there. So Mommy, 17 years after, is there anything you've seen in your husband now that you didn't see before? Stuff you would say your husband has changed, for good or for bad?
No.
17 years is a long time to say no.
I'm trying to think. No.
So if you're asked, is there anything very weird about your husband, what would you say?
Very weird.
Weird. Something that if you say that, he'll be shocked. Something weird. Could be positively weird, could be negatively weird.
Well,
Positive.
positive.
Okay. But there has to be something. Maybe a very wonderful characteristic or a feature.
Do you know why she have not said anything?
Right.
I told you, you have to be yourself from the onset. Don't be a chameleon.
Okay.
That is the problem we are having in most marriages. Be yourself. If you are bad, let her know that you are bad from day one. If you are good, let her know you are good. If you are both, let her know you are both. Not pretending.
That's what I'm trying to think. There's
almost
nothing really.
Motor the number.
God,
You work or I did the nanny here change. So many of my friends, once they see me, do you know what they ask me? You have not changed. You have not, and that is it. It's not difficult.
That's a big one.
That's the reason I've been thinking. There's nothing.
Whatever she sees now, she has been seeing
I've
it.
been seeing it.
So let me ask something different. Every couple, newly in marriage, most times the bride, always complain about their mother-in-law. Did you have that kind of complaint?
I have the best mother-in-law. I've been living with my mother-in-law for 17 years.
Wow.
I've been living with her for 17 years. Right from the first day I stepped into the family.
In fact, she loves her. Let me not say more than the children because she fights for her. From the back. Once you have any little quarrel, the woman will call you by the side.
I don't have
We
issues
don't have
with
one
my
mother.
mother-in-law. We share the same kitchen. I don't have a single issue with her. So just like recently, we spent last month in Umuahia in the hospital.
In the hospital, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So
for 3 good weeks.
If my mother-in-law
Without
was the bad,
sleeping,
if my mother-in-law was the bad mother-in-law,
You will not be there.
I won't be there. I would have given him excuses. Even there was a period we came back to see the kids.
Okay.
I was supposed to stay back, and he would go back to the hospital to stay and monitor my business small.
Yeah.
But something happened said, let's go back together. If my mother-in-law was a bad woman, I'd have not gone back with him. He knew that I came back for my business. There was something I was supposed to do. He knew that. But when he now said that, I had to follow him back to Umuahia. You get? My mother-in-law is the best mother-in-law in the whole world.
She's still alive, right?
Yeah, she is.
Shout out to mother-in-law.
Hello, Mama said.
So
how do you combine business, family, children, husband?
It's not easy, but it has been manageable with him.
Okay.
I'm saying that because in the beginning part of the business, it was both of us. Then I was into venue decoration, cooking. So my mother-in-law was the one that would help me with the catering part. She helped cook and everything. Then he'll be the one to help both in baking and venue decoration. So
Wow.
it has been...
He has been a partner?
Yes,
Okay.
he was helping. Then now, still the same thing. Again, because when he stopped doing it, that when I started having like people that was working with me, it was still not easy on my side, because most times I'll work till the next day and I'll be very tired. You see me, I'll sleep off. But he'll be the one that will wake up, boil hot water, wake up the kids. But he does it till now.
Oh.
He's the one that wakes up early, very early himself. Before me. Even this morning, sir. He wakes up very early, boils hot water, prepare the kids for school. My job is to pray for them.
Before they go.
I'll be lying on the bed.
Yes,
pray for them before they will go. But he'll be the one to do all those stuff. Okay. So with him, it has been easy to manage the business, the family, and him too.
Oh, that's nice. What's the sweetest? Yeah, what's the sweetest thing you would say your husband has done for you? Think carefully. The sweetest.
The sweetest thing
Sweetest gesture, something he did.
The gesture. The sweetest thing has been the love he has for me. I'm a very difficult person. I have to put out the calm. I am very difficult. I'm very difficult to please in a lot of things. You get, even in my office, my staff, they know that. So the best thing he has done is to love me, even in all my issue, you know. He has been there loving me, you get. I think that should be...
In the midst of the issue, what's the greatest quarrel you guys have had? And what was it like? The one that made you guys to quarrel and not talk to each other for like how many days and stuff? Get angry? It's not for you.
I'm trying to remember.
Something that made you guys...
We quarrel.
Yes.
We quarrel, but it doesn't last. We'll quarrel, sleep, and the next month, just like he said, he will just look for, you know, from there we start gisting again, you get. So I'm trying to recall.
It's not from.
Oh yeah, help us.
No. It's not one more.
We're looking for something you can remember, something that maybe hurt you, something that was important, or something that you didn't expect him to do, something that just annoyed you for that period, and maybe you're angry, malice, and then get quiet.
Help me out.
She has called you.
There is nothing much because I do compromise.
Okay.
So, in as much as I will register my annoyance or not approving sort, the major problem we normally have is time frame, information gap. Yeah.
Right.
So at times I will stamp my feet. This is not gonna happen.
Because you're not informed?
Yes.
Okay.
And
it stays like that?
It stays like that. At times I shift. When I weigh the pros and cons, I shift. You understand? So that should be the only time we'll be saying we are having hitches. Because of I believe you need to give me time. You don't just wake up and tell me you want to go and do this or you are doing this or just you take a decision. Before you take such a decision,
consider the next person.
You consider the next person and the children also. You understand? So that's the only
thing you can call
area we say we are having
till today,
till tomorrow. That is her as a person.
Okay.
So
this is you adjusting to her. Okay. Was there a time you guys had special names you call yourselves?
Was there a time?
Or do you guys still have special names?
We call ourselves the same name from day one till now.
Which is?
She calls me Obi.
Okay.
Yes.
But that's your son name?
It's my name.
That's his name.
It's my name.
Okay.
Not sweetie, not honey, not bitter Kola. Obi. That's the way she calls.
The way she calls it, not
Obi.
Obi. You understand? That makes it lovely
and different.
If she calls me any day, she opens her mouth to say sweetie, honey, I'm gone. I know that something is fishing. I don't call her.
Baby, honestly.
Any day I call her that, she should start running. No. I'm calling her another person's name. That's the truth about it.
So what do you call her? I
call her Boob. I call
anytime on phone in public, anytime.
NG. Simple. NG. Call her NG or Boob. If it sweets me too much, hey, Bolganan. That she will also there is a lot of goodies coming, you understand?
There was a time years back, my father-in-law called me. He said, Mom, yeah. He said, why is it that you don't call your husband sweet names? I said, Papa, like how? He said, don't you say that I call my wife darling? I said, oh.
Till death.
I said, oh, Papa. I said, well, Papa, your wife doesn't call you darling. He calls you okay. So mine is better. I call him Obi.
So particularly, what do you love most about your wife? Tomorrow, next week, you wake up from sleep.
The truth is just, I love her.
There's no particular thing you can lay hands on. You need something that if they wake up from sleep about her, you see, it smiles and happiness.
I said it's love at first sight. Okay. So there was nothing I knew about her when I told her I will marry you. That's the first day. I met her, I told her I'm not here to do boyfriend, girlfriend. You understand me? I told her point blank. You understand? In fact, even in the darkest place, I can identify her.
Wow.
That's her then. Ask her now.
So the last question I have is for both of you before we go to the games. Considering the current situation with our Gen Z and the society, what do you think about money over love or love over money?
Are you asking me?
Both of you.
Well,
it's a joint question.
Money over love.
Or love over money. Which do you prefer?
Which would I prefer?
No, we're having a situation where young people want to get married and they are choosing money over love and they're choosing love over money.
That is not marriage.
That's what I'm asking. What's your advice?
It's not love over money or marriage.
Money over love.
Listen, the truth is that I've told you before, these days, most of the marriages, especially the female folk, are not getting married that they want to get married.
Okay.
Yes. They are going for already made
men.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
That they will develop or they can manage with you. You understand? With every other or they will see. It's few that will marry you with or without anything and develop or build with you. You understand? And once you sit down, you know it's love. For those, if you're already married man, my brother, no matter the marriage, you are not sure.
I'm telling you.
You are not sure. So, but money can humble someone. But and also, money can make you go wide.
Yeah,
You need to experiment to do all those things that you have not done when you don't have the money. You see most of them deviating from the actual marriage. You understand? So I don't believe in money before this or this before that. But that love, majority is not love, is lust. Yeah. There is difference between lust and love. So love can develop. You can see somebody and develop. But once the cash is not with you and it's the other way around, you will now know the actual person you are married to.
Thank you very much.
It can come in different ways, negative or positive.
You're saying the same thing.
No, what I would say is
Okay.
for the new generation is don't go into any marriage because the money is there. Go into marriage because you love the person.
How sure are you that they're going to listen to you?
They will experience the outcome.
If they don't do it, the reason why I would say we've really lasted this long, we've been happy and loving each other this way is because first we were friends. You get? And we loved each other. You get? If you're not friends with your partner, there's going to be an issue. So my advice is be friends with your partner, then love. Every other thing can come together.
Respect.
You get?
Respect is very important.
Okay, let me ask a few questions. Whose handwriting is better?
It's
Okay,
mine.
one.
Who sleeps longer?
Me.
Who is a better dancer?
Aye.
Okay,
So
so
someone I'm not my church.
Who cooks better?
Now she is coping, but we one them back kitchen.
Come on!
Get tabiraka, what's anala, what talker. Why come to second now? I'm what happened why I was on one day.
Wait, he cooks better or he cooks
he
very well?
cooks well.
One day I cook and I will even teach women how to cook.
Come on.
Oh yeah. Give me that.
Who is a better gister? Who gives the best gist?
It's him.
One name failure, man. Yeah, away.
Who has a better voice for singing?
Hey, Shekina.
Oh my god.
This is my Shekina voice.
Who spends more money?
How can you be asking that?
So
Na ego nwanyị eri. Ego nwanyị wu nke ya, ego nwoke wu nke anyị. Then you be asking this kind of question. I'm sorry. How can you ask this question?
if there's a quarrel, if there's an issue, who apologizes first?
Nwanne nwunye m wu onye obi akpọ. Onye a. Ọkwa gwara gị no a difficult person. Mụ nwa awụrụkwa obi akpọ. Ọkwa ịghọtara. We have a way of coming to that in line. You compromise. No galadima there. You have to.
Apologize.
You have to.
But you told us before that men that
Well,
apologize.
that is
That's
what
what I'm saying. I
you
find
have
a
to
way, you
find
know.
a way of cocoa the pan.
If not, she will be there. She will not talk to you.
She have changed now. Yeah, this is a time when the truth is that we have known each other. So nchọkwa ịchọ ya okwu ahụ ka ọ gbaa iche ka mụ na ọrụ
I'm telling you.
na-apụ ya ma na-akpa face mụ ewere time mere ihe by the time she will realize what is going on,
You met her like,
na-apasa zụtakwa suya na ya ata.
case closed.
Case
You like see your mom?
So now wine I like it. No wine. No. Ninye ya chicken, grill one. Guinea ya chicken, cooked one, sauce, soya sauce.
All this is without saying sorry. Just give it.
You get that where the akai. Oh, buriagi busare. Ne busare ma. They just start and so many things. Drop what they move. Before you know it, I have to do all the thing. That's just taking a type for you know. This one is for you.
Thank you very much. Finally,
know the weak points.
Yeah,
Know how to handle
exactly.
it, but don't abuse it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who solves the mathematics for children?
I am born with engineers. I got a school. I'm an awkward.
So anybody can do the assignments.
More I go computer engineering. Me PG program on electrical electronics. So go power.
Wow.
So I got what in hand.
There's a lot of calculations.
Then you want to go civil engineering. Worry my HOD builder, building on town planning. So, oh no, here on a cake. You have been one and a romance in a cake. So I'm surprised not say she's not practicing. Because the all here Mary outstanding business now. Not that other bakers can be, but it's that creativity.
Yes.
Even my mobile elephant. Yeah. She went to competition and won. Na Lagos or Oshiaba. Even she won both the whole people Beradia, my Lagos or my Ndawune feeling a make cake.
Wow.
You need to hold the cake. Elephant, when I mean so they were like, how did you manage? Oh, no, the calculations. You know. Before I do one suspended cake, young before he knew go the only thing on low. Yeah. Because now he has a power didn't allow.
Yes.
Each of we fail
Let me give you a situation. In the morning you have bread and egg and tea. Sorry. Bread and egg with tea that has milk. In the afternoon, you have moi and salad and chicken. And then in the night, you have beans. Consider this combination. There's egg, there's moi and there's beans. If any of you are to pollute the air, which one smells more?
Our combo.
I got the labor, even home, but
Our combo.
Look, be realistic, be playing with your kids, but to tell them how to respect once they are outside. I know
Mess.
We're on a program. Meet me outside. I will give you a nice fat man. I wouldn't get a shish again, or I wouldn't get even though Chineke me, Doria need a jam and I'm all. No, Gamana Yayaning with sound. Again, I know my Yusuf.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but over I can't get shish now like that.
You got premium for your
package.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're supposed to call it the end, but we still have one more thing to do. We've never had it like this on set before. Ladies, we have Mr. and Mrs. Obi, we have one more assignment for you before you go. So this is for you, and this is for you.
Intro tech.
Since you guys are you guys construct a lot, you're going to face her, and you're going to face him.
Or drawing.
Just face.
Our part drawing. Oh, we didn't say. More against I can't get tired. Okay, take his man on my color.
So please, you're going to, in a few seconds or 1 minute, please draw your wife, draw your husband.
Hey.
Please, beg, don't cover the camera yet, please.
Because I'm saying I'm drawing now.
Sir, just take your time, enjoy yourself.
One day later, you'll be doing.
If you're still with us on this set, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, on YouTube at The Brides and Grooms, The Brides and Grooms, T-Bag Show, on T-Bag_show on Twitter. like, subscribe, follow, share. We are still here and we're with Mr. and Mrs. Obi Chukwumas. I can't tell you what I'm saying.
Okay, We've
had one of the most fun couples on set today. 17 years of marriage, 6 years of dating before marriage. They have 5 kids and it has been blossoming. The wife said she has stayed with her mother-in-law for as long as possible and they've never had an issue. She loves her mother-in-law as much as Okay, while we wait for... Our time is ticking.
Makeup artist on
top of this.
Makeup artist in every brush.
So I'm a little confused. Where's the eye? Where's the... Okay, all right. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 0. Thank you very much.
Now, 1 year if you don't do the key, they say,
Can I have the marker? So, ladies and gentlemen, just have me show it to camera. 1, 2, ready, go. This is his wife, that's his husband. Thank you very much for being on this episode. See you again next week. The brides and grooms, we just love love. Thank you very much.